Hey thinkers, today in class we had a discussion about creative thinking, critical thinking, and quantitative thinking. And we talked about how our research project is requiring us to do all three. I want to take a minute and create a video that might help define these more accurately and precisely. So here is a little chart. Let's start with creative thinking. Creative thinking is generating new, original, or imaginative ideas or solutions to a problem. What are we doing when we are thinking creatively? Well, we're creating, we're inventing, we're developing something new. And as we talked about today, it doesn't necessarily mean new in the universe, but it might be new to ourselves. Some different ways that we practice creative thinking is by brainstorming, making analogies, having free association, divergent thinking. Typical questions that we might ask in a creative thinking process could be, well, what if we tried this in a completely new way? Or what do I want to say about something? Some examples, you're in the kitchen and you're creating a new recipe. You're writing a new essay in English class. You're seeing the need for a new app and you're gonna make a brand new one. You are writing a research question. So that's all creative, the creative process. You're developing something new. Now, during that creative process, critical thinking happens as well. Critical thinking is what keeps us in line. It's what keeps us moving in the direction of our purpose. So with critical thinking, we're analyzing and evaluating ideas or arguments in order to make more reasoned judgments or to create a solution to something, an answer to something. Our main goal in critical thinking is to analyze, assess, and improve the quality of ideas or decisions. We use logic, evidence, evaluation, recognizing bias, comparing perspectives, defining concepts. All of these different things are at play in critical thinking. So some questions you might ask: does this argument make sense? Does this combination of food taste good? What evidence supports it? Should I improve these parts of my reasoning? So for example, when you're creating a new recipe, tasting it along the way allows you to make adjustments. Or reviewing the first draft of your writing to analyze and evaluate the thinking to make it better. Quantitative thinking is typically using numbers, data, and mathematical reasoning to solve problems. You're wanting to measure or analyze something or predict something with precision. And so numbers are a really good way to do that. So you might use statistics, data analysis, modeling, and logical reasoning in quantitative thinking. Logical reasoning is this formal logic where thinking fits into a form. Quantitative thinking can be questions like, what do the numbers show? Or how can I calculate or test this? So as I'm developing this recipe, I might start experimenting with exact measurements of ingredients, heat, and cook times. and I am thinking through my recipe in that way. Or we're going to go on a family vacation. How do we budget for what we want to do? So in short, creative thinking generates ideas. Critical thinking analyzes and evaluates those ideas. And quantitative thinking measures and tests those ideas using data. I hope that helps. Carry on.